Welcome to Selner's Minis. Today is February 15th of 2026, and this is Hobby Vlog number 3 of 2026. It has been an interesting few weeks. I'm just going to leave it there because we're going to focus in on hobby. So normally I talk about what's going on still, what I need to still do, and today we're just going to show some painting. So this is my normal flow in trying to get things ready to go. I have 3 of these Idoneth Deepkin knights that are riding giant eels. The giant eels I've already painted. These guys I'm trying to get done. And as you can see, there's a lot on my table. And right now what I'm doing is I am painting a dark gray in all the areas that I am going to have a silver metallic. And dark gray is a great base for that. I am going to be using normal metallics on these Idoneth Deepkin. I have some skeletons on the table here, which I will get to in a second. And those guys will end up being rusty metal. Great thing. I also have some old school Necromunda Orlok Gangers, which I was supposed to have done to play 4.5 weeks ago. But like I said, it's been a little rough. Various reasons. A lot of it having to do with work and not having a whole lot of time to paint after work. But I took some vacation time. It's going to be done in a couple days, but it gives me some time to get some paint on some models and feel like I am going somewheres forward versus backwards, which I'm really happy about. If I hadn't said this already, as always, paint fearlessly. It's just paint, and you can fix any mistakes, and that is absolutely the truth. There's nothing set in stone. When painting miniatures, there's lots of ways to fix the problem, even if it means stripping it and starting all over. And sometimes that happens. Now, my goal for this year is to try to paint more miniatures than I painted last year, which ended up being a lot less than I painted in 2024. There's a lot of reasons for that. I moved in 2025 at the beginning. Life got really interesting real fast in 2025. And I kind of wish it would stop being interesting. I want it to be boring. Boring is good. And I don't really want to live in a time period where it's considered interesting by most people's standards. So that's why I paint. Trying to make my life as chilled as possible. Painting is good zen. So what am I going to do as far as goals for the rest of this year? I talked briefly about that in the I believe the second hobby blog of this year. And I am going to pull back and just try to enjoy painting as much as possible. I really am hoping that more people will find my channel. I am a real painter. I'm not AI. I have the time I have to paint. And I paint to the level that I paint to because I enjoy painting. So I like sharing what I know. Or if I've learned something new and I know how to do it, I like to share that as well. All in all, it's all about the art, man. And And yes, there is a certain amount of art involved in painting miniatures. It's not paint by numbers. I don't paint these things the way that the company has them portrayed. If you want to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to tell you not to. Everybody has their own way they want to do their hobby, and that's cool. But I still like to share my hobby with other people because there's a lot of benefit in that. Painting classes last year, I was teaching that at Board Bar Games, and I taught some classes at CritCon. I really would like that to expand a little bit more, but right now, with everything that's going on, I'm just gonna say that that's not in the near future as much as I want it to be. Obviously, I'm not gonna stop trying to do classes, but I also understand that everybody's got a lot of things on their minds right now that they're worried about. So, as always, just enjoy the hobby. Do the best you can. Keep trucking forward. That's what I'm going to do. And I will see you in the next hobby vlog.